So hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Hope everyone are doing well. You could see we are in such an amazing place. We are at Ooty and you can see the kind of climate Ooty has right now. So it's pretty cold here, and in this particular scenario I'd like to do a review of an amazing legendary bike, which is our Hero XPulse 200cc. This bike belongs to my brother Balaji. I brainwashed him and made him get this bike because I really wanted him to have an off-road as well, like how I have. And this is one of the legendary off-roaders in India. So basically this is a used bike, guys, and it was used by a army person in Ooty, and my brother got a great deal for this particular bike. So we got, along with the panniers, top box, everything together, 92,000 rupees, and it ran about 8,000. We are going to quickly see what all mods we have done for the bike, and also we'll have a user experience review from my brother as well to understand what kind of good things he found in the bike and what is that problems he faced in the bike as well, because it's a used bike. We'll see the bike section wise, the front, the mid and the rear. So the front section, as always, Hero is really famous for its beak and the tall stand it has in the front. Like specifically we have put this particular grille, which is the GPS mount. It is GPS mount come a headlight grille, so this grille gets continued here. You can also fix a Insta360 here and take some amazing shots, and you have the GPS mount here, and we have put this extended visor to deflect the wind blast which will come. That we have the indicators which has been changed to the KTM indicator. These are original KTM indicators what you have installed. We have the fog lights from AJC. This is a fog light which has the feature of the normal light. If you remove this cap, it becomes the white light, and then you also have the flickering option to overtake. And apart from that, we have used the Jugaad of Royal Enfield. I got this with my Scram 440, so I was not using this, I was using Blockbuster, so I thought I'll give this to my brother. So it was a perfect fit and he was very comfortable about that. A small HGC fog light, which is around that 800-900 rupees fog light which we've installed. Bash plate, everything is stock. We've installed a new horn, which is the trumpet horn, which is very much needed on the highways. We have installed two switches, one for the AJC and one for the AJC with options. We have installed the top box, which is 45-liter top box. So these are the basic mods what I have done, and my brother was specifically okay with all these things. I'm going to switch on this light. So this is the yellow light AJC, and this is pretty bright, guys. It's not like what we think. And once again, you do on the front side you have the white lights, and apart from this you have one more AJC light installed, which is this is yellow light, this is white light. It looks very sexy actually, but when you install this particular cover, this becomes yellow. So this is how it looks. So as and when you don't need it, you can actually remove and keep it. So this becomes the white and yellow, and you have this flicker option. So this is how it flickers, but again this can be used only while overtaking, just to notify the person going in the front that I'm going to cross you. That's what it is. And apart from this, you have the LED indicators, which is really nice and sleek for this particular bike. And you see this side, LED indicators, and also the horn has been changed. So pretty loud horn what we hold. So I let my brother tell how the overall experience of XPulse is, because he has got this bike and it is really mandated that we get a feedback from him as well. So on the count of 3, 2, 1. Okay, what's up, brother?
Hey man, what's up?
So good to see you.
Likewise.
Okay, so this is my brother Balaji.
Hey.
And he's actually residing in Ooty, one of the best places what everyone can think of staying, the rest of their life in. So Balaji has got this bike, as I already said in the video, and we'll ask some kind of questions to him about the bike so that he can tell us feedback on what does he think about it. Okay, so Balaji, first of all, why did you go for a used bike?
Okay. Well, first of all, like you mentioned earlier, there was a bit of brainwashing which was involved. I had a very short period of time. Initially, I was thinking of a couple of options from Royal Enfield, but then there was a short time, and then had to work something out. Parallelly, this came into sale, and I've been a user of Royal Enfield, as you already know. And I used to own the standard 350. I heard some great reviews about XPulse. First of all, being a little bit more lighter in weight than the Royal Enfield. So I thought, why not try it out? And that was the first reason why I thought of the XPulse. Secondly was like you mentioned, the off-roading thing was something which was absolutely new to me, and I knew that was absolutely not possible with the RE, the standard 350 that I used to own. So I thought, okay, why not try an off-roader this time? And
Nice.
That's how I chose the XPulse.
Cool. So after you purchased the bike, what is the first thing you thought you should do with the bike?
Go off-road.
Go off-road. Oh, that's really that's a good answer actually. Go off-road.
சபா இப்பவே கண்ண கட்டுது.
Perfect. So once you got the bike, because you said this is a used bike, what is that one thing what you try to check before buying the bike?
So honestly, I'm not a huge techie like you are in terms of the bike mechanics. So I kind of used your help completely. We did the video calling and all of that, but all I could sense was when I rode it, how comfortable was I in terms of being able to sit, was there any, how the flexibility in terms of the handling was and all of that. That was pretty much that I could check as a rider. But again, with your help, we kind of did the punching stuff, and then you asked me to do some random stuff with the brakes and all that. So I tried all that. Honestly, I still don't know what it means, but I kind of go with your verdict of that it's a decent purchase. So
Okay.
that's how I kind of went ahead with that.
Okay. What actually made you feel that you really need to get into off-roading? Being a Royal Enfield guy, all of a sudden into off-road. Where did that taste come from?
Well, as you age with grace.
Oh, nice.
So,
Yeah, true.
I think off-roading is something which I've seen a lot, and there were days when I thought that I was not meant for off-roading, and I was more like just like a normal rider. But I don't know what came upon. I thought, why not give it a shot, at least once, and but. Trust me, I think off-roading is a kick in itself. Once you start off-roading, it becomes so addictive that you want to go to the next off-roading trip once again. And like you always say, it does test the endurance a lot. And like I said, as you age with grace, the testing of endurance is also equally important. And I think that's what kind of drove me towards trying the off-roading pitch.
When it comes to Hero, how is the service provided by Hero?
I think Hero. Hero is a made in India stuff,
Yeah.
right? And there are times it's just not with bikes, including cars. There are several times we go with brands like Maruti and Tata, and Hero is one such brand, wherein that for a fact that it's a made in India brand, so the service cost is not going to be very huge.
True,
right?
true.
The spare parts are available. It's a known brand. It's like
Correct.
your brother next door, right?
Correct.
So everybody owns a Hero. So I think with that in play, with not too much of complicated ECM and all that kind of stuff, it's a very plain engine. A normal mechanic if wants to can do the basic troubleshooting of the bike. So I think with that, Hero is a great brand to go with. It's a little easy on the pocket as well, and you got a lot of service centers across the board wherever you go to. So I think that definitely helps.
Great. They generally say that Hero XPulse are made only for off-road and on-road. It's pretty tough to tour, especially the cruising speeds are not being maintained because it's a lighter bike. So when you did the Coorg ride, how did you feel on the highways? Was it kind of a little bit pushy on you, or is it something like it was comfortable on a specific speed?
So my top limit when I had the RE standard 350 was an 80, and there was a long time that I fixed that. Okay, you know what, 80 is my top speed. After I took this, I traveled from Ooty to Bangalore and from there to Coorg. On the highways, trust me, I kind of could cruise up to 100 comfortably.
Nice.
It could push beyond 100, but you could feel the engine rev up really hard. But up to 100, it was very comfortable. It was very. Yes, you hear the engine, the engine noise. It's not that it's kind of pushing it too hard, but it was very comfortable. There was no strain, and not on the bike, not on the body. It was very comfortable. And
Great.
the potholes was another thing. With this having that high suspension, you kind of jump the potholes and all that stuff. Also didn't make a huge difference.
True.
So I think on the roads as well, on the highways as well, this guy did a fairly decent job.
Great. So now because we have the XPulse 210, which is launched in 2025, do you still feel that you should have gone for the 25 because you bought the bike recently? So do you anywhere feel that you could have bought the 2025, or are you really satisfied with the one which you have right now, the 2021 model?
I think at the end of the day, we all talk about value for money.
Correct.
So for me, for the price range that I bought this guy at, I'm definitely very happy.
Great.
Now, like I said, if you had an option where Hero could say, you know what, Bala, I'm going to sponsor you this bike, I would be all the more happy to take it. But that aside, I'm happy with the guy.
Great. And Bala, you know it very, very well that you are not a techie person, as you said in the video. Now, we have a lot of viewers who will view this video who don't know much of technicality. They just want a bike which looks nice, which performs better. What is that kind of checks what you will tell them, when they are looking for a used bike specifically?
Well, I think the first thing that you need to do is, carry a techie friend with you. Take him along with you. For us, as riders, there are just certain parameters that we might be able to assess. The look and feel of it, the riding posture, how comfortable is maneuvering through the roads and things like those, only to a certain extent. We might, honestly speaking, how does the ABS function? Well, I know theoretically how it functions, but I don't know how to kind of how it functions in a bike, from a technical aspect. So I think it's always the best option is to carry somebody that take them along to check it. Alternatively, if a friend is not available, take along with you a mechanic whom you believe is kind of genuine enough to kind of tell you what the facts of the bike are, right? But from, again, as a rider perspective, at the end of the day, the riding quality matters, right? And if you are not comfortable, the bike might have some flaws back and forth, but as long as you are comfortable as a rider, I think that's what matters the most, right? Yes, the engine piece of it, the brakes, the ABS piece of it, or whatever, the fork, and there are a lot of stuff, right? All of that is important, no doubts. But then at the end of the day, are you comfortable riding the bike? Are you comfortable, being confidently be able to maneuver and kind of take the bikes to whatever limits you want to take it? I think that's what is most important.
Absolutely well said. Yes, basically, not everyone are made bikers. You learn from the way you ride. So it's basically the basic things which you should know. And as Bala said, take a experienced rider or maybe a mechanic to have an evaluation of the bike which you're planning to buy. But it's always okay to buy a used bike as well. It's not that you have to go for a new one. You get some great bikes and some amazing prices, which you can opt for. So thanks, Bala, for your time. It was really
Anytime,
nice
brother.
talking.
Likewise.
And we'll have a quick ride soon.
Absolutely.
Yeah, perfect.
Yes.
Okay, so guys, with this we will be concluding our video. So you would have got some updates on the XPulse 200. So if you have any questions, do drop them in the comment section so that I can answer you guys back. And also, if you're new to the channel, you know what to do. Like, share, subscribe, and without fail, press the bell button so that you get regular notification. I'll see you in the next video, guys. Until then, see you from your Bharat. Take care. Bye bye. Sayonara.